Today we will be discussing how memes on the internet are utilized to reflect global headlines in a form of humor by suppressing the seriousness of the situation. In order to fully understand our topic, it is important to understand what a meme actually is. An internet meme consists of a visual along with a witty caption or text, conveying a phenomenon or theme, usually taking place in the form of an image, GIF, or video, often to ridicule human behavior in a humorous manner. Many people actually refer to a man named Richard Dawkins, an evolutionary biologist, as the man who coined the word meme. This is because he described memes in his 1976 book, The Selfish Gene, in order to explain how cultural information is spread, much like genes of organisms to other organisms. In the following clip, Richard Dawkins himself explains where the term meme came from.
There's another kind of replicator on this planet that potentially could be doing the same job as DNA, and that's where the meme came from. The meme is the unit of cultural inheritance. It's anything that behaves like a gene in human culture. The equivalent of the act of reproduction at the genetic level would be the act of copying an idea from one brain to another.
Richard Dawkins uses the word meme to label anything that has the ability to self-replicate cultural information, undergoing natural selection pressures such as ideas and beliefs. The word meme was actually extracted from the Greek word mimema, which means something imitated. Richard Dawkins shortened the word to meme in order for it to actually rhyme with the word gene, as they have the same properties. Internet memes in the linguistic world are actually more sophisticated than they appear to be, due to the fact that they utilize multimodal grammar in order to convey ideas and opinions. Multimodal grammar, meaning captions and images morph together to create a form of expression. By internet users sharing memes with one another on different media platforms, they are adding their own personal meanings to the content of the meme. The more popular internet memes we see today are units of pop culture, circulating across different social media platforms to be imitated and altered by other users. The most popular memes are derived from global headline issues, such as the Notre Dame on fire, or broadcasted political wars, or even inspired by mainstream media and television. Memes have evolved over time to become more and more controversial as they can go against different values of the law and individuals' moral in order to humor the audience. A current issue in the world today resulted in the internet being flooded with memes is the burning down of the Notre Dame. On April 15, 2019, a structural fire broke out on the roof of the Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral. By the time it was extinguished, most of its roof had been destroyed. Many works of art and religious relics were moved to safety early in the emergency, but others suffered from smoke damage and some exterior art was damaged or destroyed. As a result, the internet exploded, news channels in all countries around the world reporting on the horrific disaster of the famous historical cathedral of Notre Dame in Paris, going down in flames. On the other hand, many internet trolls took the event as a perfect opportunity to mass-produce internet memes. An internet troll is a slang word defined by the Urban Dictionary as the deliberate act of making random, unsolicited, and/or controversial comments on various internet forums with the intent to provoke an emotional reaction from unsuspecting readers. An example of one of the more popular memes relating to the Notre Dame fire is the following meme on the screen. Anonymously posted and rapidly shared across the internet, a picture of the burning Notre Dame in the bottom half of the meme, with the upper half utilizing text which states EU, bans memes. And then directly below it says God, followed by the image below of the burning Notre Dame. This meme is sarcastically commenting on the political situation in Europe, where they have banned any copyright material across large social media platforms, so any websites that host large amounts of user-generated content, such as YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, are responsible for taking down that content if it infringes on copyright. The internet have labeled this new law as the meme ban, due to the fact that memes are mostly based on copyrighted images. As a result, this example of a Notre Dame meme is referring to the meme ban actually causing the fire, because even a superior power such as God understands the importance of memes, to the extent that God punishes the EU for banning them, by burning down one of Europe's most famous historical and religious structures to exist in the modern world. This is because the Notre Dame is the most visited monument in Paris. The meme's target audience consists of young English-speaking individuals who use social media, as they are the ones who would actually find the humorous value in the context of the meme. This meme may be offensive to specifically French people, as they are quite saddened by the burning of the cathedral. However, one might argue that the reason the theme is funny in the first place is due to it being considered socially unacceptable, as it causes such a burden on the French society. As we can see, the layout of the meme consists of an image of the cathedral, Notre Dame, being viewed from below the roof, explicitly where the fire took place in order to show the intensity of the fire. The meme is split up into divisions, as the text within the meme is located in the top third, and the image of the cathedral is centered at the bottom, filling the remainder of the meme. The diction within the meme is purposely located above the image as they set up the joke, then to be followed by the image. The meme's purpose is to comment on the stupidity of the copyright law, aka the meme ban in Europe, by utilizing a current disaster in France which is being broadcasted to the world, meaning everyone is familiar with the image and will understand the context behind the meme, bringing humor to a serious subject. Ultimately, the anonymous user created this meme by exploiting the disaster of the Notre Dame fire in order to mock the new imposed law in Europe which would potentially be banning memes, specifically by referring to the fire of Notre Dame being the punishment forced by a superior power, aka God.
Another meme regarding the burning of the Notre Dame, but viewing the incident in a different light, is currently on screen. The image is composed of 4 squares, each showing a different part of the story that the meme is telling us. Cartoon character and rock icon SpongeBob SquarePants makes up the majority of each square, which is relevant to today's day and age, as using SpongeBob to convey messages through memes is extremely popular. On the internet, SpongeBob memes rule supreme. The image is very well lit, a fixture of SpongeBob memes. The image is extremely colorful, which is very effective for this meme. It's somewhat poetic. In the wake of such a dark and gloomy tragedy, a colorful and vibrant figure, SpongeBob, arrives to poke fun at the misery of the affected, the French people. This is emphasized through the stark contrast between the burning Notre Dame and the colorful bikini bottom of the bottom 2 slides. Furthermore, this contrast is even more evident when considering the smooth underwater texture of Bikini Bottom and the harsh burning texture of the Notre Dame. The writing on the paper SpongeBob is holding is one of the most important elements of the meme. Memes about the Notre Dame are offensive to French people, the paper says. By reading this, then seeing what SpongeBob does with the paper next, using it to fuel the flames of the Notre Dame and warm his hands, allows us to understand the message of the meme. The creator of the meme has an apparent lack of respect towards the tragedy that has befallen the French people, and this is made very clear in the meme. More examples of Notre Dame memes are currently on screen. As you can see, memes have many different formats and styles. Now, on to the next real-life situation. In late 2017, a Twitter user by the name of @IndyWasHere posted the following tweet to her Twitter account. This single tweet is credited as the origin of the FBI agent meme. Now, the issue of government over-surveillance had been discussed in mainstream media for some time now, and had even been tackled by Hollywood with blockbusters such as 2013's Captain America Winter Soldier, which deals with the government spying on the entire world population and deciding who is or who is not a threat to them, and 2016's Snowden, which is based on the real-life story of Edward Snowden, who leaked confidential files about the unethical surveillance on the part of the United States government. But this issue hadn't yet trickled into social media and the minds of the youth, at least not in a mainstream fashion. But fortunately, this tweet and similar tweets that followed it coincided with one of the largest political events of early 2018. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO and founder of Facebook, was to have a hearing and give a testimony in front of the US Congress. The subject of his hearing? Facebook was alleged to be collecting data from its users and selling this data to advertisers. which of course would be a massive invasion of privacy. This hearing, combined with similar events on other social media platforms, contributed to a rise in awareness and the popularity of the topic of over-surveillance on said social media platforms. And as with any serious and pressing global issue, the internet turned around and made memes out of it. This brings me to our first meme related to the surveillance scandal. The audience of this meme is young, in the category of millennials or Generation Z, English-speaking people from all over the world. The purpose of this meme is to express concern and disdain about the growing over-surveillance problem by making light of the situation in a comedic fashion. This meme is composed mainly of a picture of American comedian and television host Steve Harvey, who is sticking out his tongue and making a silly face. This instantly lightens up the tone for the viewer, as Steve Harvey is a well-liked celebrity that the viewer can identify and laugh at since he's making a silly face. Above the image is a piece of text. When the FBI agent assigned to me is in a bad mood and I try to cheer him up through my camera. This is, of course, in reference to the aforementioned surveillance scandal, but more on that in a minute. The image is very well lit, with the lighting coming from an artificial setting. The meme is being viewed from head-on, which supports the purpose and joke behind the meme. This perspective puts you in the shoes of an FBI agent who happens to be in a bad mood, who is watching his assigned citizen. The joke is that the citizen and the agent have formed a bond because the agent is watching the citizen so much, and that this bond has extended to comforting each other about life problems. The FBI agent is watching their assigned citizen, who knows that the agent is in a bad mood, so the citizen decides to put on their camera and make a silly face to cheer him up, because they know that the agent is watching him. Their direct eye contact and the perspective establishes this. A simple joke, but one with worrying implications. Although the audience might have a similar chuckle to the one that I had to this meme, it also plants an idea in their head. Do I have an FBI agent watching me right now? This serves the purpose of the creator of the meme, to express concerns and raise awareness about an issue that the creator themselves is concerned about. The simple structure and bluntness of the meme also contribute to this purpose, as the ability of memes to convert a complex and significant world issue into a simplistic and straightforward image on your phone that can be easily digested and understood is undoubtedly a strength.
Another meme interrelated with the ongoing FBI agent trend is the following on your screen. This meme consists of a tweet by the account "Where My FBI Agent At?" with the profile picture of a male figure using a facial expression which inhibits suspicious values, almost questioning the concept of the FBI agent constantly watching us. Below the name of the account with the profile picture is a caption of the tweet which states, "My FBI agent better than your FBI agent," followed by a screenshot image of someone playing the internet phenomenon Fortnite on their mobile device, whilst receiving a text message from a contact named FBI agent with a message saying, "There's a dude in the bush at like 200. The message delivered to the user is instructing the player that there is an enemy in the game hiding in a bush at navigation point 200. For some background information, the game Fortnite is a cultural phenomenon with over 250 million users. Fortnite has achieved such a massive scale partially because of network effects. The game is both free to play and available on every device, creating a kind of lingua franca, a base level of understanding among a large group of people about the experience of playing the game. Fortnite is the current craze among children to young adults, making the meme highly relevant as everyone recognizes Fortnite. Yes! The message of the FBI agent aiding the user playing Fortnite on their mobile device mimics the joke of the FBI agent constantly watching users around the world. The caption of the tweet refers to the user playing Fortnite having a better FBI agent than other users, due to the fact that this so-called FBI agent helped him in an online survival game mode by telling him where an enemy is located. The meme is specifically sustaining the FBI agent meme by relating it to an online phenomenon of Fortnite, which is highly relevant today on social media, making the context of the meme simply understood by the audience. The target audience of the meme are the youth of society, as they are the dominant users of social media and are up to date with the online phenomenon of Fortnite and the ongoing FBI agent meme, allowing them to understand the content of this particular meme. Here are some more examples of other FBI agent memes. As you can see on the screen, there are many other forms and versions of the FBI agent memes. They are posted on various social media platforms and are trending very much on the internet as of the social and political issues in America right now, with FBI agents monitoring all users on the internet.
An extra real life situation that supports our argument is the presidency of Donald Trump, beginning in 2016. Since President Trump is such a high ranking figure in a society where everything he does is recorded and available for the public to see, as well as his somewhat goofy demeanor and controversial views, he's an easy target for the internet to meme. Examples of Trump memes are currently on screen. The meme that I will be using shows President Trump in the Oval Office showing off to the press what is presumably a new policy that he has just signed off on, but the policy has instead been replaced on the meme by a statement from Trump, "I thought it would be easier." This image is, of course, doctored. Due to the poor handwriting on the meme and the large negative real-life reaction to Trump's presidency by the public, it is easy to deduce the meaning of the meme. Trump has a large ego and a low IQ, so when he realizes that being the president is hard, he's shocked. This meme, posted in April 2017 by Twitter user @TrumpDraws, came just a few months into Trump's presidency and was very relevant at the time, since the general public was not happy with his early returns. This meme perfectly reflects our argument. Memes on the internet are utilized to reflect global headlines in a form of humor by suppressing the seriousness of the situation. In conclusion, it's clear through our presentation how memes have taken over the internet, posted and shared across most media platforms, exploiting all relevant elements of our pop culture, whether it's social media, political media, news headlines, or mainstream media. Memes are mostly anonymous, allowing them to be as controversial and explicit as possible, bringing humorous value to serious situations in our current society. As a result, memes are able to bring light or suppress the seriousness of a given situation by bringing comedic values to something which usually wouldn't be discussed in the form of jokes and sarcasm.